Le Pen concedes French presidential elections, handing re-election victory to Macron.
Here's a summary of the article.
A second five-year term for Macron spares France and its allies the seismic upheaval of a wartime shift of power to Macron's populist challenger Marine Le Pen, who quickly acknowledged her defeat Sunday night but still appeared on course for a best-ever showing for her fiercely nationalist far-right policies. Polling agencies' projections, released as the last voting stations closed, said Macron was on course to beat his rival by a double-digit margin. 5 years ago, Macron won a sweeping victory over Le Pen to become France's youngest president at 39. If the projections hold, Macron would become only the third president since the 1958 founding of modern France to win twice at the ballot box, and the first in 20 years, since incumbent Jacques Chirac trounced Le Pen's father in 2002. Earlier in the day, Le Pen voted in the northern town of Henin-Beaumont, in France's struggling former industrial heartland, while Macron voted in the resort town of Le Touquet on the English Channel. Macron sought to appeal to voters of immigrant heritage and religious minorities, especially because of Le Pen's proposed policies targeting Muslims and putting French citizens first in line for jobs and benefits. Macron said his next prime minister would be put in charge of environmental planning as France seeks to become carbon neutral by 2050.
This post received a score of 26,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
### Wait, what? She isn't drawing it out for years?
Okay, so we are not in the 100% fucked timeline.
Ukraine is kicking ass, the Republican electorate is slowly getting its act together, the Ukraine war is hastening the switch to renewables, there is hope. We are in the 99% fucked timeline.
Nervously looks at America in 2024,
Hi, America here. We are gonna fuck this up. See you in 2028.
Hey, this is really wishful thinking. Let's take it 1 year at a time. I bet Putin is sad.
Why do my puppets keep losing? Wah.
Well, he still has Orban.
And Lukashenko.
I wouldn't rely on Lukashenko, unless you have deep pockets.
He has something even more valuable to Sasha 3%, an open kernel position.
We all know that Macron is not perfect. But by God, Le Pen would have done everything in her power to fuck up France, the economy and the EU. Glad that this is not happening. At the same time, I hope Macron does better in the future.
What are reasons to hate Macron that much? I don't follow French politics that closely, and from outside view it is scary as hell that Le Pen was so close.
I'm not French, but the ELI5 I got elsewhere is that he is, or at least is perceived to be, very elitist, and tends to pass policies that favor the haves while ignoring the have-nots.
I mean, he runs a liberal party, in the European sense of the word, not the American sense, something closer to the economic side of American libertarians. Passing policies that favor the haves is sorta their whole thing.
Honestly, he's more like a Democrat. If the Democrats were not fused with what would be further left parties in a parliamentary system.
I mean, as a leftist, yeah, pretty much. He, and the Democrats, have been running on a platform of, we'll stand by why you suffer, but the alternative is fascists for a while now. And it is a pretty compelling platform as long as the right has gone _totally fucking insane _.
And congratulations for Le Pen for conceding, and not playing the Trump spoiled grapes game. Edit. A typo. If folks are giving me upvoted, I better English good.
Greater than and congratulations for Le Pen for conceding, and not playing the Trump spoiled grapes game. In the French system, conceding isn't as important as the US one. Vote counting is public and done immediately when the voting station close. Late in the night, the head of the Constitutional Council will proclaim the official results.
Greater than scale of a presidential election, even 30,000 ballots won't change the result. It's so fucking stupid that this isn't true in the US. When you can describe the US election as, hey, it's okay to be outvoted by 7 million votes just as long as your votes live in the right place, you can still win. You can see how fucking dumb it is.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.